Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Big Corleone of the This Might Hurt podcast, coming to another episode of the Manic Minute. Listen, man, the fuckery, man, the real shit. Right now, we're gonna talk. There are men out there that claim to be men, that claim to have everything a woman ever wants and needs. But there's one thing that they neglect to tell you. They neglect to tell you that they will beat the living shit out of you if you don't do what you're told, or if you say something you're not supposed to say, or you say something to offend them, or you don't cook their steak the way they want it, or you don't fry that chicken crispy enough. Yeah, that's a man, all right. A man that will beat the shit out of you for no apparent reason. That's the kind of fuckery going on in the world today. And what's fucked up is it's happening more and more and more often than not. You see, there are men out there, and you know who you are, that claim to love you. That claim that you're the best thing that ever happened to them. But why would you put your hands on the best thing that ever happened to you? Why would you put your hands on a woman you say you love? I'm not understanding that. You know why? Because you're a bitch. Because you're a punk. That's why. Let's get it. Let's be real about it. Let's be fucking honest about it. You're a man. You're a big dude, right? You're a big man. You like getting on women. You know what I'm saying? You like beating on females. You'll never admit it, but behind closed doors, you'll do it. And then when the time gets hot, you run. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to face the man, you run. That's because you're a bitch. Most men, okay, that hit women are going through some shit of their own within themselves. And it's called bitchitis. Okay? They say men that hit women probably saw abuse growing up. Okay. I'm all about the mental health. I'm all about the mental illness. Okay? But you don't need to beat on a woman because you have no self-fucking control over your emotions. A woman isn't a fucking punching bag, bro. She isn't. No woman should ever be a punching bag to a man or for a man. He says he loves you. But what does that black eye say? He says he cares about you. But what about that bloody lip you have? No man that says he loves you will put his hands on you. This goes out to all the females that are fans for the podcast, and send this to your friends who are being abused. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, that we give a shit about our female fans. We have no tolerance for men that hit women. And let's get another thing very clear. Very fucking clear. If I ever have to go through a situation where someone I dearly care for and dearly love gets hurt, aka my daughter, by a man, you just better be prepared for someone else to raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Because that won't happen. It won't happen. I don't, you can never say never, but I'm just saying this now. Be prepared for some other man to raise your kids. That's all I'm gonna say about that. There are places women can go to get help from domestic violence. Okay? There are plenty of places. There's even programs where you call the program and they pick you up in a designated place and take you somewhere safe. You don't have to suffer no more. You don't. There are places you can go and people you can talk to that'll help you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go through this anymore. You don't need this in your life. If you have kids, more of a reason to get the help you need. Just don't suffer anymore. The time is now to get the help you need. Save your life. And if you're someone listening to this who has that friend that needs the help, be their savior. Reach your hand out and pull them out of the darkness and give them the help needed, the tools needed to get out of that relationship and live a prosperous, healthy, and safe life. Like I said, no woman should be a punching bag. Ever. Ever. You know what I mean? It's disgusting it's disgusting what's going on in the world today. I don't believe it. It's fucked up. 1-800-799-7233. That's a domestic violence hotline. If you know someone in danger, call for them. Or pass on this number and have them call. You know what I mean? It's a dangerous world out there. Men are becoming more and more dangerous in relationships. They really are. You got to find yourself a good man. And I know you don't know that from the beginning. You got to get to know a person. But there are red flags in a man that has domestic violence background. That has the background for domestic violence. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. Just you understand me. You understand that there are red flags. Red flags popping up like a motherfucker all over the place when a dude has been involved in domestic violence. Run a fucking background check. I don't know, do something. But think. Think before you get involved with a man. It's I know it's easier said than done, but love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you won't let this happen to you. You won't let this happen to your kids. No kid wants to see their mother beat up. And not for nothing, it happens to men too. It happens to men too. Not as frequently as it does to women, but it happens to men too. 1-800-799-7233. The domestic violence hotline. This is Big Corleone of the This Might Hurt podcast, and this has been another episode of the Manic Minute. This is real talk, people. Get help. You deserve it. I'm out.